Hi, this is David Peterson, week 3 of Apple Objective-C 2, and I decided to go ahead and add in the uh, saving to memory. So when my app starts, if you have already added events, they come up. The one thing I did, adding a little flourish, is put a special character to set the time off. From what I could find out, when you're using a UI text view, you can't format. So having different color, different shade. My original idea was to have black for the event and then a dark gray or a light gray for the time. But I kind of like the clock too. So, but pretty straightforward. Um, so when I add an event, I can close the keyboard, choose date and time, save it, and there it is. So that's my assignment. My code here is, if I go to the view controller, the one thing I did different last month in this similar program, I used an array, and that got me into all kinds of trouble then with two pieces and saving it to disk. I don't know why I added the save to disk. It just seemed like the right thing to do. But that caused me to spend a few hours in figuring out why I was having trouble moving an array into memory, and then I was trying to bring it out as a string, and so I learned a lot in trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and it was because I was doing it, putting in some of last week's code, which worked with an array, and using new code this week, which worked with a mutable string, and the two weren't compatible. So that was my big piece this week. Plus the disappointment of, it seems like the text view would be so amazing if you could bold a line or underline a line and things like that. And maybe I couldn't find it, but I read a lot of articles in Stack Overflow, and I just couldn't come up with a real workable way to do portions of the data without doing a lot of crazy workarounds. So that's my week.